make money, shampooing your hair, brushing your teeth, getting healthier, getting happier, and getting plugged in. Is that a bad thing? Are you going around asking them for money? Are you saying, can you please give me $5, $10? Please, can you buy this shampoo for me? No, you're not doing that. If that is your mentality, you have the wrong understanding of Atomy. So rather, with confidence, you'll be able to go around and speak to those around you to share how Atomy has changed your life. And that's what I'm doing today. Atomy has changed my life because now I'm able to travel the world, share this amazing news, and at the same time, see change in those I see. So a lot of you here today, I remember your faces. I remember coming here at Calvary years ago, and now look at how many of you are here. So many new faces. That's even more amazing because I'm going to be back, right? I'm going to come back again. And when I come back, I want to see even more individuals. And I believe that that is 100% possible because the system is set up for success. So I had the amazing opportunity to go to Banff, right? To Lake Lewis. Beautiful. Beautiful scenery. Really? Because I'm always stuck in the concrete jungle, right? In Korea. So many buildings, no greenery, right? When I went there, it was freezing. First day, rain. So I thought it would be like 29, 30, right? So we only brought like shorts, a t-shirt. So I almost froze to death. But when I arrived, even though the weather was awful, it didn't matter. Can I control the weather? Can I be upset if it rains? That's silly. All I can control is how I react to the situation that is placed in front of me. So if you have that grateful heart and that thankful mindset, then just being able to step foot into Banff and to see everything, no matter the weather, doesn't matter. It's just awesome. So how does that apply to you? So many of us here today worry about so many things that we cannot control. Do you think about that? Every single day we think about things that you can't control. You think about, oh, how am I going to do about this? What am I going to do about this? Oh my goodness. What am I going to do about my sponsor? What am I going to do about my partner that doesn't listen to me? I messaged them 3 times already, but they're not responding.
All right, good night, everyone. Hope you guys had a
Hello, Nick.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well, doing well.
Yeah. Hey, so guys, I'm gonna go ahead and turn the stage over to our Diamond Master, Mr. Pastor Edwards. All right.
Oh,
Stage, sir.
all righty then. All righty. Hello, everyone. Definitely. Hello, hello, Carol. Okay. And we got Emma, we got Peggy, Reverend Randall, Francis Registry, Sharon. We got iPhone and iPhone 4. Hello, everyone. Okay, we're gonna get this party started on this evening. But I have a special video that I played around with on today. Okay, all right, and I just want to show you that little special video. Pretty interesting. Wanted to be a little inspiration for you. Okay, and alrighty. So, yes, indeed. Let's go at me.
Sometimes I believe that black people are searching for a key to an unlocked door. That the door to opportunity is wide open and will cost you little to get in. The resources necessary to succeed in this country as Africans in America are here. We have everything we need to succeed except each other. We have money. Oh, we're not poor. We're just broke. Our money goes in one direction, away from us. We've taken the art of consumption to a whole whole new level. We don't sell anything that we purchase, and we don't make anything that we buy. We just consume. We are a $1.1 trillion annual economy. If we were a nation, we would be the 16th richest nation in the entire world. I've traveled every place that black people have been dispersed, brothers and sisters. I've been to South Africa, East Africa, Central Africa, West Africa, all over North Africa, and all over South America and the Caribbean. And there are no black people in the entire world doing better than we are.
Where the mic at? Drop the mic.
Atomy, your open door opportunity. Atomy is an open door. Start your business online now. Free sign up. Atomy free membership. No automatic monthly purchases. No monthly website usage fee. No monthly quota. No annual fees. None. It's an open door.
Atomy creates and distributes high-quality products. Things we all use every day, such as shampoo, conditioner, soap, toothpaste and toothbrushes, beauty items, cosmetics, health supplements, and much more. And Atomy is committed to bringing these prestige luxury items to the mass market. This strategy is known as mastige. And Atomy's concept is to enable consumers to swap brands. Atomy has an ethos of absolute quality, absolute price. It means Atomy is dedicated to ensuring its products are of a quality that is unmatchable for the price customers pay. And it's so simple to switch brand when what's on offer is unbeatable in quality and price. Remember that. Absolute quality, absolute price. Quality that is as good as, if not better, than designer brands at a fraction of the price. Atomy is an online shop or shopping mall. And hey, it's free and easy to join and set up an account. Yes, free to join. And once registered as a member, you have exclusive access to the Atomy product range. Here's the really good part. Buying Atomy gives you points, known as personal point value, or to keep it really short, PPV. Each product has its own PV. Your PPV accumulates and never expires. You only have to make one purchase a year, no matter how small, to keep your account active. And that's no problem, because you love Atomy's absolute quality and absolute price, right? It gets better. You share Atomy's secret with others, they become members, and when they shop, you all earn PV. And what does PV mean? Cash, paid to you as commission. This is a new age of retail. Atomy puts the consumers first and rewards them for their loyalty. Although some members simply choose to shop for their own personal needs, many decide to develop their membership into full-time, lucrative businesses. Let's look at how this works in a little more detail. Let's say you recommend Atomy to your cousin, Jane, because you love using Atomy products so much. You become Jane's sponsor and give her your ID to enable her to register as an Atomy member. Jane is then automatically registered under your A market, your left leg. Then you recommend to your friend Adam, and he becomes registered in your B market, your right leg. Adam could be in Canada or China. Atomy membership is global. You or Jane or Adam can then sponsor more members to join your left or right leg, your A or B markets. They are added down the line, and they don't need to live in your country either. Everyone in each of your market legs generates PV. Remember that? Point value? You have your own PV, and every day your market legs generate group PV. As soon as your own PV exceeds 10,000, earned from purchasing one Atomy shampoo or face wash, for example, and each of your market legs exceeds 300,000 each month, you earn commission. Everyone in each of your market legs who qualifies becomes eligible to receive the same amount of commission. The larger your markets and the greater the collective PV, the higher the commission will be. And it's worth noting, keeping your market legs equally balanced is important. Group PV is calculated on the leg with the smaller PV volume. This is part of the secret of success with Atomy. Hard work is never wasted. And it doesn't stop there. As your network grows, so does your regular collective PV. And the hard work invested takes you higher up the ranks of mastership, which comes with life-changing bonuses. You can cherish the spirit of Atomy through its products of absolute quality and absolute price. You can share the good news and reap great rewards by doing so. You may have discovered Atomy compensation videos on YouTube or Channel Atomy already. More details about how it works is freely available. And Atomy's Success Academies and seminars will provide regular, inspiring support to members, and prospective members too.
Alrighty, Atomy, it is an open door. It's an open door. It's a door that you don't have to unlock. You don't have to unlock it with, with a membership fee. You don't have to unlock it with signing up to do like an auto ship. You don't have to unlock it with let's say a yearly membership. It's an open door. The door is open. You just walk right on in, and in sharing this open door, just let's say it unlocks even more. You'll see that more is unlocked for you just by sharing. A lot of people, they say, well, I'm not a salesperson, but all your life you've been a person that share. So think about it. I know that in Atomy, that first level is considered a sales master. Now, in my group, we call it share master. Being a share master, just sharing. Now, before we move on, I know that Florence might not be here, but we got to do our him time. Come on now. Come on. We got to do our him time. Yes, indeed. This is Atomy's #1 global product, created by the South Korean government because their atomic scientist was getting cancer from radiation. Wow. And now this is literally listed in our U.S. National Library of Medicine. This did not come from a pharmaceutical company, but it came from a government, that researched it for 8 years. Wow. So let's have our him time before we go on this evening. Indeed, definitely. Before we go on, got a few things to share. As a matter of fact, let's see, Emma is, Emma and Francis. Can you mute your mic for a second? We have a very special testimony that we wanted to share with you guys that we've been excited about for the last few days. But we're not going to be selfish and just hold it to ourselves. It's got some good information in this testimony, and it's going to take two people to tell it because they both played an awesome part in it. So get your pen and paper ready. I'm serious. You want to get it ready. You don't want to say, oh man, I should have wrote this down. Write it down. Write it down. Okay? All right. So we have Francis Registry and Emma Sale. They're going to tell you about their recent journey with Atomy.
Okay. My name is Francis Register, and I would just like to give this testimony. One of my friends called me, and she was telling me about this lady that was on the phone, just going off really bad. So I got a chance to talk with the lady on the phone, and she was telling me how that the doctor had told her that she was going to have her foot cut, and they was going to have to operate there because she wasn't getting any blood flow to her toes. She had a sore on the toe, and they had given her some manuka honey, and I didn't know that at first. So I was like, well, my son had a problem with his toes, and he used manuka honey. And she said, oh, I already do that manuka honey. We already doing that. I said, well, how much is your MGOs? She said, well, then her husband said, oh, it's real good. It's 50 MGOs. I said, 50 MGOs? Okay. I said, well, ours is 830. I said, let me bring mine out and let you try what we got. So in finding out, she told me, that I knew she had the diabetes and neuropathy. So I was like, okay, I need to take, and she was in a lot of pain. So I said, I need to take her some patches, some hemohim, and some ginkgo nada, because that's what Dr. Joy had told me. So I went the next day and I carried her the products, and I got there and she was just in such a way. She was just almost like in tears and sounding so pitiful, like she was going to die in a minute because of what the doctors had told her. So we started on the foot. We worked with gave her the honey to dress her foot. And before we left, the same day that honey had started to work on her foot, had started drawing out infection that was already in. So she was like, okay, her husband was like, okay, it's working, I could see it. So we prayed with her before we left. We talked with her and everything, but then I left, and the next day I was talking to Dr. Joy and talking to Emma, called Emma, and we needed to go back. She wanted me to come back the next day. She needed something else. She wanted, because we had told her, I told her we got get her some more information. So she called me back, and I called Emma and told her to come go with me the next time I went down there. So Emma, take it from there.
Okay. So we took her the ginkgo nada, as you say. I showed her how to use it, and the iron, the tumescent, and some patches for her pain. So she was sitting there, talking. Well, her husband was saying everything I named. He said, let's get it, let's get it. So she was saying, well, I don't need that right now. But he was like, so he got everything we asked him to get. So she got the manuka honey, the hemohim, the ginkgo nada, the iron, the tumescent for the pain, and the patches for the pain. And so she went to the doctor Thursday or Friday, and she called and said that the doctor said that her heart, the valve to her heart was open. Her leg and foot was not cold anymore; they were warm. So she had circulation in her leg and foot because the doctor had told her that she was going to die.
Wow.
So she was very, very happy. You could just tell the energy that she had. But before, she was down and out because, they told her that she was going to die. But now she's living. She's getting out now, riding her scooter and walking, doing good.
Right, because the day we went, she couldn't even get up. She didn't. The first day I went, she couldn't even get up. And the next time we went back. She met us at the door. So she called me and she let me know the stuff is really working, and she was wanting to get some more product, and she was just so happy about the thing that what we had done for her, and she's talking about how great and how wonderful she feels, and how that her doctor told her that she's taking care of her foot better than what her brother, which was the doctor's brother, he was the doctor or the wound specialist. He was a wound specialist, so he was the one taking care of her wound. But he told her that the Manuka honey wasn't working, and that he couldn't do her any good. But she needed to come back so he could cut her foot and open the veins. So she didn't go back because he said he wasn't doing her any good and couldn't do her any good. But he kept calling her, and she began to say, well, if you're not going to do me any good, you can't do me any good. Why should I come and pay my $40 every time I come? And you already said you can't do me any good. So her doctor told her, the one that was her heart doctor told her the other day, that you have taken care of your foot better than my brother did. So she was speaking about the wound specialist. So that the products, the Atomy products, are just what they say:
Praise the
absolute
Lord.
quality, absolute price.
Right. Right. And tell them about what they called us on. I was on the phone talking to Dr. Roberta, Dr. Joy at the time, and they called us. Tell them what Dr. Roberta said when she was listening.
Yeah, Dr.
Emma.
Roberta said that when someone come in with a cold leg and foot, that they stop doing everything to take care of them. The only thing that comes before that is someone having a baby. So I was like, did we save her life? She said, you certainly did.
All right. All right. Everybody give a clap, a hand clap. Praise the Lord from whom all blessing come. Definitely. You know, we want to be a blessing to others. You spiritually, physically, and the company enables us to be a financial blessing. Because when we teach others to share, and to share, this good news, what happens? They have a awesome, let's say, reward program, which is Atomy have, and we'll get into that. But let's take just a little bit about the mall. This shopping mall here has the Himo, which is in a category of its own. Okay. Hope everybody can see my screen that I'm sharing. Okay. It has healthcare. You have beauty and skincare. And let me tell you something. I have products from the Absolute, from the Fame. What else I have? I got a whole evening care for set. Oh yeah, definitely. And let me see what else I have. I do have some marine ampule gel masks in there too. I have the Absolute Bomb. I ain't got into the Snow White and the 24 karat mask. My daughter used that, the Absolute 24 gold night mask. Is there anybody on here that use that 24 gold? Is that real gold in there?
I use it.
Oh, okay. It's got real gold in there.
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Yes, indeed. That was our esthetician, Maria Woodson, right? That has that awesome program on Friday. I believe, I don't think it's this Friday, the next following Friday, right?
Next Friday, yes.
Skincare. Yeah, skincare program. Oh yeah. And, I got the oral care kits. They are nice to have. Every now and then, my wife and I, we leave town, or sometime when I'm going to a anime convention, I grab my oral care kit. Oh yeah. The toothpaste and the toothbrush. I mean, just think of the technology that's in this toothbrush. A toothbrush with antibacterial properties to ease your mind. Flexible bristles with a taper end of 0.3 millimeter that are made of what? A gold powder that is what? Is that 99.9% pure gold? That is 99.9% pure gold on that toothbrush. The super slim bristles helps to remove plaque, while the gold powder prevents what? Bacteria from flourishing on that toothbrush. That is an awesome thing. Definitely. Definitely awesome. So, and I mean, just think, when I found out that Florence, at the time when I came in, had over 90,000 PVs, I'm like, how in the world are they retaining that many? I mean, I've been around nutrition, let's say for almost 25 years myself, and maybe maybe a little bit more, okay? But the rest of the story is that how in the world? And I began to learn about the detergent, even the fabric detergent, the dish detergent, things like to that degree, that I mean, just think that what you wash your dishes with, oh, it does it good. You can clean your candles with. That's the same formula that I use, on my fruits and vegetables. Yes, indeed. I love my fruits and vegetables. I tell you, you can get all that whatever off them nice California grapes, seeded grapes. Yes, indeed. It's a wonderful thing. And like I say, I do not take my white shirts to the dry cleaner anymore. I just put them in the washer and they come out, white and bright. That's that O2 bubble power. Yes, indeed. That's some good stuff. I'm telling you. And everything is so reasonable, so reasonable. I was at the dollar store picking up some tablecloths, and I'm like, okay, these toothbrushes in here, they cost $1.26, I believe, something like that, 128 or something. And I started thinking about our toothbrushes. And our toothbrushes, you get 8 of them for just $10. I haven't logged in, huh?
$1.25.
Right. And that's dollar store had to go up. They now $1.25 now, right? But let me go to that price again and let's see, so that you know, yeah, I'm bragging. I'm bragging on ours. So that's that toothpaste, man. And that toothpaste, a lot of y'all on here have heard the testimonies. Awesome testimony. We got testimonies out of Africa, all over globally, about that toothpaste. Let me see, fabric detergent. What was I looking for? Oh, that dish detergent. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Yeah. See, I have a spray bottle of this in the kitchen and a spray bottle of this also in my bathroom. Definitely. You know. Oh, and I was going to show you the price on the toothbrushes, which a lot of us know already. And I just wanted to show you. $10. That's good. That is real good there. Okay. Now then you have, let's see here. You got a pure tea that helps as far as weight loss. There's some different things. There's some things in here that you can use for weight loss, but also know about the global mall. Let me tell you about that global mall. Before it gets to the US, if you log into that global mall, you're going to find more information about certain products when it's in the global mall. So please, and it's in English too. See, Atomy Triple Protein Up. They got blended teas in there. They got some more different type of omega in there. And hey, there go Mr. Hot right there. That quantum energy. Woo-hoo. Somebody gonna get that quantum energy tomorrow. Indeed. And there's that glucose care. Yes, indeed. I remember our first testimony, which was a lady, she was 83 years old. 83. Wow. And her daughter, both of them came in agreement and did our protocol for diabetes. And within a matter of a couple of days, her numbers started looking good, looking good. After 15 days, it's like, okay, well, now why are we going back to our medication? When our numbers were looking so good, that was pretty good. But hey, that was their personal decision as far as that is concerned. So that's a wonderful thing. There's something else right there, Atomy Balance, that you can use toward weight loss. And see, you need to research. Here's a different type of probiotic right here. You need to go over there and research this probiotic. It helps, it's got that live acid. Okay, until you reach the intestinal, here to intestinal wall. Woo, ain't no telling. You got to go there and research. Do your research, break it down. Just hit that little read button. Get to know those products. Real soon, we're going to have the glucose care right here. Is coming to the US mall. They're getting that ready. Now, remember, if any customer, if they need anything here, you should always either send them to the global mall so that they can read about it, or you tell them about it, or you yourself as a business partner can print out the information. This is that stomach health right here. Man, one of our earliest testimony that we had on this stomach health, and when that young lady told us about it, she'd been having stomach problems ever since she was young. What was going on in her stomach? Ever since she was young. And I believe she was in her 20s at the time. Man, but she said that she did that stomach health, and my, that made a difference right there. I'm telling you, that stomach health. Now, hey, I bought it. That testimony was so good that I purchased some just for daily prevention. And I tell you, I love it. I love it. And all our doctors recommend that stomach health. Anybody with asthma, that's that Atomy bellflower root. Oh yeah, definitely. We got some chewable calcium, and that was over there. Oh yeah. And here's that tumacin. Tumacin. We had a guy. He had fractured his neck in 2 different places. Chiropractors couldn't touch it. He owned in a strip mall. He sold like CBD oil, all kind of stuff for pain. But nobody could touch that neck. I tell you, nobody. I ordered some tumacin out of South Korea, especially for him. And he only did 1 row. Now, right now, somebody in his severe case, we always have him start out with 2 rows now, but he only did 1 row. He was only getting an hour and a half worth of sleep. Hour and a half with that neck brace on. He did that tumacin the first night. He got like 6.5 hours worth of sleep. You know, the next night they were back to normal, and I believe he did 2 rolls a day. But your situation might be a little bit more. But what it is, the whites is MSM, the browns, it's a special formula. But in that formula, you have what they call tumescin that they have extracted out of turmeric. But you cannot eat them for the amount of tumescin that's in here. You can't eat that amount of turmeric in one serving. So, and we have a special protocol that helps support the growth of the cartilage in the joints. So remember, please take your time and read over there. Read some things. It's in English over there in that global mall. And as things continue to build up in demand, they will switch everything over to English on the box and also stock it in our U.S. mall. Definitely. Do anybody have any questions about either one of these malls? Now, in the global mall, you can only order like 400,000 KRWs. That's about a little bit over $300 in our dollars. Okay, there's that ginkgo natto. This ginkgo natto, there's some good science behind this. See, with Atomy has certain things that penetrate the brain barrier that protects the brain to help to nourish. This ginkgo natto helps to improve circulation. There's some good stuff. There's some good stuff. I always say that. You hear me say good stuff. Got that ginkgo in there. And got that natto in there. Got it going on. Natto bacteria culture powder. That's some good stuff. Okay? Alrighty. Let me see, did anybody have any questions about either one of the malls? And knowing the product, and in knowing how to use some of the product, the YouTube, remember YouTube, if you want to know how to use that skincare, and YouTube is a good way of knowing, or you could ask our esthetician when she come to a show on how to use, but you see live, you see recorded demonstration on certain products. Even with the with the dish detergent and things like that, see certain demonstration that's on there. So YouTube can be your friend, in learning these products. And of course, our show on Thursday night, Compassionate Healthcare Provider Educational Series, where you can come and ask the doctor. Okay? Indeed. So, alrighty. Now then, we're going to flip the page. We're going to flip the page and go over into this open door opportunity. Open door. This guy here, I got a chance to meet him in person. It was an awesome thing. Got a chance to meet him in person. So, hey, I want to show you his video on the, we're flipping over to the business side on the comp plan. Okay. Indeed. Let me know if you can't hear it.
Is Alfonso Macias. I am a Diamond Master here in Atomy, and I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about our compensation plan, why it is so unique, and why it is one of the best opportunities available today. Now, before we go into the actual numbers and how we make money within Atomy, I'd like to start off with our principles. These are the pillars and the values of this company, and this is one of the things that actually drew me into working with Atomy. A lot of companies view us as dollar signs. They view people as dollar signs. What can this person do for me? And in Atomy, it's not that. We're taught to actually cherish people. And that's actually the first point of the company motto, which is cherish the spirit. It's appreciating people for who they are, not what they can do for me. So it doesn't matter whether you're Black, white, Latino, Asian, if you're older, if you're younger, we truly cherish the spirit of every single person. The second point is create the vision. We have to know where we're going. It's creating that destination and that direction, okay, of where we want to go in life. I'd like to give the example of, when you order an Uber or you jump in a taxi. If the taxi driver asks you, so where do you want to go? And you just say, I don't know, anywhere. What do you think is going to happen? That taxi driver is going to take you around and around and around, probably drive you for hours and take your money. So you're going to waste a lot of time and a lot of money in the process just because you didn't know where you were going. So Atomy teaches us to create that vision so that we know exactly where we're heading. Follow the faith. A lot of what we do is building for a future. So although we may not see the fruits of our labor immediately, okay, we're starting to plant so that way we can go ahead and sow, okay, we can reap what we're sowing in the future. So we have to walk in faith. And lastly is serve in humility. Nobody likes working with people that have pride, people that are stuck up. And within Atomy, the people that grow the most are the people that serve their team with humility. It's being humble. It's putting people's needs before your own. Now, in addition to this, what makes Atomy so easy to do is that we have an amazing vehicle, which are the products. Now, the Mastige strategy is absolute quality. That means that we get the absolute best quality products, but we get it at the lowest price. So we're not sacrificing one or the other. We're actually getting the best of both worlds. And a great example of this is people, a lot of times when they want to buy a product, they automatically think if it's not costing me a lot of money, it's probably not a good product. But we have such an honest company like Atomy that's been able to get the best of the entire world and make it affordable and accessible to each one of its members globally. Now, the proof is in the pudding, right? Why can we say that? Well, it's because, we actually have the best selling products. Our HemoHim, which is our star product, has been the #1 best selling item in direct sales for 5 consecutive years. This is across the entire industry. Okay. And not just on the healthcare side, but also on the beauty side. Our Absolute Skincare has been the #3 best-selling cosmetics in direct sales. Okay, this is extremely important because it backs up the claims that we have the best products, and they're of course affordable and accessible because a lot of people are purchasing them. Another example is our Atomy toothbrush. This toothbrush is not just an ordinary toothbrush. It has microscopic gold particles. It's antibacterial. It's got soft bristles. And just in 2019 alone, which was actually 2 years ago now, okay, there was one sold every second, 30 million sales records. Okay, you can only imagine the actual numbers today. Okay, this is the quality of products that we're talking about. Now, if that's not enough for you, okay, to understand that the products that we have and what our vehicle is allows us really to do this business in a huge way and get huge results is our return rate. Okay, within Atomy, we are not obligated, okay, to pay for a membership, to spend a certain amount monthly or get on an auto ship program. And even still, even though people are not obligated to buy, we have the lowest return rate of 0.19%, where the average of the industry is actually 3%. Okay, that's 30 times, almost 30 times the amount, okay, that our competitors, or not even competitors, but other companies in the industry, okay, have in returns. So if we're not obligating people to buy, and we also have one of the lowest return rates, what does that say about the product? It means that we have a good product that people not only are buying, but they're rebuying. Now, we have an amazing marketing plan, and there's such an ease of business. We don't charge people for their virtual offices or their back offices. We don't charge membership fee. There's no renewal fees. There's no monthly obligated purchasing. There's no maintenance fee. There's absolutely no fee whatsoever. All this is changing stores. A lot of the products that you use on a daily basis, whether it's that you brush your teeth, it's that you take a shower, which I'm sure everybody watching this video right now brushes their teeth and takes a shower. Am I right? So all we're doing is just moving stores, and we're not really trying to get people to buy products out of the ordinary that they use on a daily basis. Okay, these are products that you and I and everybody we know uses on a daily basis, and we're not charging them to have access to these products. They're simply just, instead of buying at their local store, they're going now and they're buying online on the Atomy store. Now, one of the most attractive things about the Atomy compensation plan is that it works off of a global binary system. What does that mean? That means that we create a left group and we create a right group, but we have a global binary system. That means that we can register and sign people up from anywhere in the world, absolutely anywhere, from across the country, without having to leave your home. And I know that right now, this is 2021, and we're living in the middle of a pandemic. And this is something that's affecting everybody globally. A lot of people can't go out. A lot of people are on lockdown. A lot of people want to minimize contact. They don't want to go buy at the store and risk getting, catching the virus. So what are we able to do? We're able to actually order anything that we need, okay, from the comfort of our living room. But we're also able to share this opportunity with people all over the world. So that means that the growth of your business is not dependent on whether you can leave the house or not, or whether, you're just within your city. No, you can be in the United States and you can register people from Mexico and from Japan and from Korea and from Australia. And anytime that they buy their toothpaste, their toothbrush, their omega-3s, their supplements, you're going to get credit for that. That is the beauty of this business. And on top of that, if that's not enough, this is an unlimited model. That means that we don't have levels. You can register all the way as deep as you want, and every single purchase is going to count. Now, aside from that, we also have a division or separation of the company's profit. Now, this is one of my favorite parts because the company takes all of its profits globally, not just in the country that you find yourself in. Okay, this is why we root every time that there's a new country that's opening up in Atomy. Because when a new country opens up, it means that there's going to be more sales that's going to be allocated. There's going to be more profit. So the company takes 70% of that profit and it automatically separates it for its members. Now, this is huge, okay, because it's taking 70% and making it accessible to every single one of us to be able to earn. Now, how does that 70% get broken down? Well, 44% of that gets broken down into general commission, which is money that we can make on a daily basis. We also have our mastership bonuses, and these are additional bonuses for growing and helping people within Atomy. And then we have our education centers. And this is basically if you'd like to open up an office where you're training people, teaching people, the company will even pay you for training other Atomy members. And Atomy retains 30% of its profits, of course, for all operational costs. So we have 3 different ways that we can earn income. The question is, how much of that, or which one of those 3, or how many of them?
I just want to pause it for a second. Did y'all hear that? The company will pay you for training, pay for your training center, and pay you for training. Hey, I'm just saying.
Those 3, do you want to take advantage of? Now, I want to go ahead and get started off with the basics of our point value system. Every product that's available in the Atomy store has PVs, or point values, that are associated with it. Okay, and this goes from makeup all the way to the supplements, every single product. So anytime that you purchase a product on the Atomy store, you are automatically going to start accumulating PVs, or accumulating those points. Now, the beautiful thing about Atomy is that these points never reset. Okay, so you don't start from 0 every single month. This is accumulative for life. And we're going to see that how that accumulates, and we even have a cap, okay, as to how many points we can accumulate, but we are not required to purchase a certain amount every single month. So if you're buying the Atomy HemoHim product, that's going to give you 54,600 points. If you buy the probiotics, you now just added another 20,000 points to your personal point accumulation. Now, I'd like to show you a little bit about how our general commission works. So there's 2 things to keep focused on right now. First off, it's the personal points, which you can see up top. Okay, and second, it's the group points, which you can see over here. Now, on the personal points, remember, I was saying that you accumulate points for every purchase, right? And you saw that just one product like HemoHim gives you almost 60,000 points. Well, the first level you want to get to is an agent, which is when you have purchased 300,000 points of product. As you continue to buy, because you're going to fall in love with the Atomy products, you then move on to special agent when you get to 700,000 personal points. As you continue to buy, because you're buying and trying so many more of the products that Atomy has to offer, you reach distributor when you've accumulated 1.5 million points. And then you reach exclusive distributor when you reach 2.4 million points. Now, when you get to that point, you don't accumulate any more points, okay? Now, this is huge because you don't have to keep buying under your account. You just want to buy one product a year to keep your account active. But after that, what does the company do? They say, well, you know, we want you to help your team members. And so now you're able to actually buy the things that you're using on a monthly basis under your team members' accounts. Of course, you're receiving the product, but now you're actually giving or adding to the points that your group is creating. Now, I want you to take a look right here on this side, and you see that we have a left group and we have the right group. Now, every time that your left and right group reach 300,000 points, that's the first level, okay? And this is not bound by time. Okay, so this is not that it resets at the end of the month. No, it's just as soon as both legs or both groups reach 300,000 points, if you are at the agent level, congratulations, you just made $60 that day. And the cycles here within Atomy are daily. So every day, if on Monday you reach 300,000 points on your right, 300,000 points on your left, you just made $60 that day. Now, we can do this every day. If our groups are growing, they're loving the product they're buying, and we have 300,000 points that are coming in every single day, that means that you're now making $60 a day, okay, in passive income. Okay, this is income that you start to receive while you sleep because you've created a network of consumers. Now, as you continue to grow, and so are your groups are going to continue to grow. People are going to be sharing about this opportunity and these amazing products. In a day when you get 700,000 points, remember the consumption is growing. So 700,000 points on the left, 700,000 points on the right. Okay, and you have 700,000 personal points. Congratulations, you just made $120 that day. Now, I don't know about you. I don't know what job you're currently working, but think about how much you're making on a daily basis, right? And has that changed at all over the last 5 years? Do you expect that that's going to give you or double in the amount of daily income that you're making? Probably not. Okay, that's the answer to most people's situations. And with Atomy, we actually have the ability to continue to make more money. Now, I want you to take a look over here. Okay, once you start getting into your team making 1.5 million points on each leg, you're now making $240. This can be every single day, okay? All the way to right here, $1,200 a day. So we do have a cap in our general commission of $50,000 a month. Now, a lot of people say, well, that's a little bit unfair. Why do we get capped? It's the opposite. It's actually very fair because in a lot of companies, it's always the people at the top that are making the money and the people down at the bottom, okay, they're getting pennies and the people at the top are taking all the money. So what does this do is it offers everybody an equal opportunity to get to the same level and make the same amount of money. Now, the funny thing is most of the times the people that complain about, you know, oh, there's a cap, they've usually never made $50,000 a month with any company. So I'd like to encourage you, before you get upset over the cap, let's get to making $50,000 a month on the general commission, and I guarantee you're not going to be upset. So this is a little bit about the general commission. This is how we're able to make money every single day, and this is the fundamental platform, okay, of earning income in Atomy. How does that come about? Simply by buying and recommending and building your network of consumers. Now, in addition to that, we also have mastership bonuses. Okay, these are bonuses that you receive as you start to grow in leadership, as you start to build your team. Now, remember, we took 20% of that 70% that the company allocates, and this is how it gets broken down. 10% of that 20% gets actually allocated to the very first level, which is sales master. So the company wants everybody to succeed, and they want you to start seeing that success and that income as soon as possible. That's why the biggest portion is allocated to the first level. Now, from there, we have 7 different mastership levels, which we're going to be looking at right now. Okay, that goes from sales master all the way to the goal, which is imperial master. And we're going to see how exactly those bonuses get divvied up. Now, first off, how do you get to Sales Master? Well, the very first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to have 700,000 personal points. That means that you've accumulated, you've bought a lot of product, and through that, you now have 700,000 personal points in your account. And remember, you have your left group, you have your right group, and you within a 2-week period, the qualification periods for mastership bonuses is from the 1st to the 15th of every month and from the 16th to the end of each month. So you have 2 opportunities to qualify every month. And if within one of those 2-week periods, your left group generates 2.5 million points and your right group generates the same 2.5 million points, which is an average of approximately about 170,000 points per day on each leg, then you qualify for Sales Master. Congratulations. When you get to Sales Master, first off, you get these promotional gifts as a one-time gift. So you actually get a box of Hemohim, you get a box of a set of the Fame, and you get an evening care set because the company wants you to stay healthy. They want you looking good. So you're going to get these gifts as a promotional gift. And now you're starting to look at approximate bonuses of about $900 a month. Now, this is split within each 2-week period. So it's about $450 just in bonus every 2 weeks. And remember that aside from these bonuses, we're also generating commission, right? On the general commission side, because we have 2.5 million points that came in that 2-week period on our left and our right. So how much money is a Sales Master making? A Sales Master is making an average of $2,000 to $4,000 a month. And that is just the first level, okay, of the masterships. So I want you to think about this. People that you know, maybe yourself, how much are you making at your job on a monthly basis? And how much time are you having to give to your job every single week? Well, with Atomy, once you start building, you start to create residual and passive income. This is the beautiful thing about this company is that you work hard for a period of time so that way you can reap the rewards later. Now, this isn't where it stops. From here on out, you can see that, to reach this first mastership, you're actually getting here by the accumulation of points in your group. It's people buying products within your group. And remember, they're not obligated. They're buying because they want this product. Now, the next level is Diamond Master. When you first get to Diamond Master, you're also going to get some promotional gifts. You're going to get another box of Hemohim, another box of the Fame skincare set, another box of the evening skincare set, and you're also going to get a free tablet, okay? Because the company wants you to continue to grow and wants you to develop in your business, and you're definitely going to need it in order to talk to the team and manage all of your points. Now, how do you get to Diamond Master? Well, now you're going to want to be at 1.5 million personal points. Okay, and now it's not so much about you focusing on just generating points or just getting people to buy. Now what you want to do is you want to develop, you want to grow your team. So you want to create 2 Sales Masters on your left group and 2 Sales Masters on your right. What does that mean? You want to take 2 people with you that have the same vision, have the same spirit, they want to grow, they want to change their life, and you're going to help them get to your level. How beautiful is that? Investing in people so that way they can be successful. When that happens, you're going to have some awesome and some very happy team members, right? They're going to be making money, but now you're making more money. Why? Because the Diamond Master makes an approximate bonus of $1,500 a month. Broken down into 2-week periods, it's about $750 every 2 weeks. And the estimated monthly income that a Diamond Master makes is between $4,000 to $8,000 a month. That is the range of the average income in the United States. And this is just the second level. And I can tell you, it's not difficult. It's not difficult. I started the business, actually doing the business, May 26th of 2020. Today, it is February 10th, 2021. And I was able to get to Diamond Master by December of last year. It's not difficult. You can do it. There's nothing special that I have that you all don't have. So it's just about dedication. It's about hard work, and it's about the desire to succeed. Now, we're not stopping here, right? This is good income. This supplements most people in the United States income. And if you're living in another country, it most likely would probably supplement your income as well. But we want to continue to grow. So as we go into the third mastership, that is Sharon Rose Master. What do we want to do? We want to be at 2.4 million personal points. Now, remember, this is the cap. That means that for every mastership on out, we don't have to continue to grow in personal points, right? We've reached that cap. But what we want to do is we want to help the 2 sales masters that we have on our right and the 2 sales masters on our left. We want to help them to become diamond masters, which was the position that we were in. When we help them get to that point, we now reach Sharon Rose Master. Now, this is where it starts getting really nice, because when you first get to Sharon Rose Master, you get $2,000 cash and you get a vacation for 2. So Adam, you want to make sure that you're enjoying, you go take a breather, you've been working hard, right? So you get that as a promotional gift when you first arrive. And now you're looking at an approximately monthly bonus of $4,000 a month. Just your bonus is what a lot of people make within a month. Now, when you add the general commission to that, okay, a Sharon Rose Master is making anywhere between $8,000 to $16,000 a month. You are now making what an executive makes, okay, at a traditional corporate job. You know, a director, a VP, you're not making that. And you know what the awesome thing is? You don't have to have a PhD. You don't have to have a master's degree. You don't have to have specific knowledge or an expertise in a certain field. All you have to have is persistence and a desire to succeed. Now, what do you think is going to happen now? What do we want to do with these diamond masters, right? If we want to continue growing, what do we want to do? You probably guessed right. We want to help them become Sharon Rose Masters, always helping our team to succeed, serving in humility, right? Cherishing the spirit. We want to make sure that we put their success before ours, because if we do that, we're automatically going to be successful. So when our 2 diamond masters on each group go ahead and become Sharon Rose Masters, we now become Star Master. This is the 4th mastership. We're more than halfway to the top. And then what happens here? Now it starts to get really good, because just the promotional gift when you arrive at Star Master is $10,000 cash and a vacation for 4. All right, so now you get to take not just your friend or your significant other, you can now take your family. And on top of that is a Star Master is now looking at an approximate monthly bonus of $10,000 per month. That's $5,000 every 2 weeks just in bonus. Remember, this is separate from the general commission. So we're now making money in 2 different areas. Okay, when we're combining what a Star Master makes in bonus and in general commission, you're looking at anywhere between $16,000 to $32,000 a month. Okay, that is now in the ballpark of what a programmer, a software developer in Silicon Valley is making, what CEOs make of very large companies. And we're now making this all because we have been working with our team. And think about it. These partners that you have, right? These Sharon Rose Masters that you now have on your right and your left, right? You probably have a very good relationship. This is probably family, right? Because we're all working together on this journey, all heading towards the same goals. And now we're more than enjoying this business and doing this business, right? Because we're making $16,000 to $32,000 a month. Now, it doesn't stop there. What do we want to do? We want these Sharon Rose Masters to become Star Masters. So we're going to help them. We're going to put our time, invest in them. And then what's going to happen when they become Star Master? We hit Royal Master. Now, when you get to Royal Master, this is where the big money really starts coming in, because just for you getting to Royal Master, you just made $50,000 cash as a promotional gift just for arriving to the position. You now get a car that's leased up to $1,000 a month. Now, I don't know about you. I've actually looked into it. Okay. You can lease a Maserati for $700. So think about what you can lease for $1,000. It's starting to get good, right? So you got your car that's being paid by the company. You just got gifted $50,000 cash, and you get a vacation for 4. And if that's not enough, the company now gives you a corporate card, okay, with $2,000 every month that you can utilize to invest in your business.
Okay, I need to pause it right here. I want everybody to hear me clearly. I want hear me clearly on this. And I just learned this about a month ago. This $2,000 card right here, get that every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Every time you qualify, you get that $2,000 right there. Hey, you know, hey, when I was young, I spoke like I was young. In other words, I didn't know it all, but we're learning so much. You learn so much as you go on. $2,000, definitely. Every month, twice a month. Okay? All righty. Let me get back. We're almost finished.
Promotions, invest in your team, right? How awesome is that? You're making money and the company's still giving you money to invest and continue growing your business. Now, a Royal Master Justin bonus is making $30,000 approximately a month, okay? And in total income, you're looking at $32,000 to about $60,000. I want you to take a pause. I just want you to pause for a little bit and think about, what would you be doing if you were making that type of income? What would be different? What would change in your life? What are some of the goals that you have? What's that neighborhood that you want to live in? What are those cars, those vacations that you'd like to have? You know, what are those organizations that you wish you could be donating and helping your local church, helping a nonprofit? Whatever your goals and dreams are, do you not think that just at this level, which is the 5th level, we're not able to accomplish that? Of course. And once you're at this level and you're making this money, you're not going to want to decelerate, right? No, you're going to want to push the pedal to the metal, right? And step on the gas to continue to get to the top. So we're going to help these Star Masters. You got it. Turn to Royal Masters. We're going to pull them up, help them up, and then we're going to go ahead and become Crown Masters. Now, I want you to take a look at something. Our personal points have remained the same since Sharon Rose. It's 2.4 million. So this means that anything that we're buying for our home, we're buying, our dishwashing soap, we're buying our detergent for our laundry, we're actually buying it into our own groups, right? Because we don't need to buy any more points on our legs. Now, when you get to Crown Master, you get $300,000 cash. You get a vacation for 4. You get a luxury car value of $64,000, and you get your corporate card increased to $5,000 a month. Now, a Crown Master is making anywhere between $60,000 to $80,000 a month approximately. And I actually just heard an Imperial Master that was talking about how some Crown Masters are even making up to $120,000 a month. Think about it. Think about how much money you are making on a monthly basis in this position. And yet the company is still saying, you know what? We want to go ahead and give you more so you can continue to invest in your business. How awesome is that? And we're making money because we're helping people. We're giving people beauty. We're giving people health. We're giving people the opportunity to change their life, and we're helping them change their life. And in return, the company rewards us with this level of success. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't think most of us have any opportunity or have had any opportunity that's come our way that gives us this ability without having the need to invest a lot of money in a business, right, in order to generate this type of income. Now, this is the 6th mastership. This is the one right before the top. And I want to get right to it because we want to help these Royal Masters get and turn into Crown Masters. And when they do, we now hit the goal. We hit Imperial Master. Imperial Masters make in excess of $100,000 a month. Just the monthly bonus is approximately that. But the awesome thing is when you get to this position, you actually get $1 million cash gift. And this is something that President Park, who's the president of Atomy, brings out in a special ceremony in a forklift. He brings it out cash. I'm not joking. Cash in a forklift to present it to you. You get a luxury car worth $78,000 and a driver included, which the company pays for. You also get your own office, 1,700 square feet, and secretary, which is also included and the company pays for. Your credit card, your corporate card gets increased to $10,000 per month, and you get another vacation for 4. Can you imagine that, making an excess of $100,000 a month? Congratulations, first off, because you're a millionaire. And on top of that, the company is covering all your costs of pretty much operating and doing your business. Now, you know what the beautiful thing in closing is that Atomy gives us power.
Wait a minute. Let's just stop right here for a second. Just for a second. Remember that $2,000 that you get? Okay, now right here, you're getting $10,000 every 2 weeks. And that's not including your estimated monthly bonus, which is $100,000 plus. Okay. All right. This is real. I have met this year, I believe like 3 or 4 of Imperial Masters this year. I have. So that is awesome. Those are some key things right there. And so far, we just heard last week that really Imperial Masters make over 200,000. You're talking about between 200,000 and 250,000 a month, monthly. That's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna let this finish so y'all can go home. Okay.
Passive income, when you start to reach these different levels, understand that, I mean, you could be the worst money manager and go off this month and spend all $100,000. And you know what the beautiful thing is? Next month, it's still going to come again. And you're still going to continue making it because it creates a snowball effect. And now what happened is you dedicated a good 3, 4, 5 years to your Atomy business. So that way you don't have to continue working later. So what makes more sense? Continuing on the same path that you're on, having to work for the next 20 years of your life, hoping that you get retirement or Social Security. And how much is that going to be? $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 a month? But you're going to have to work for the next 20 years. But I want to challenge you. How about you take the next 5 years, you dedicate yourself 100%, understanding that this is the way of the future. This is online, this is digital. This pandemic has just pushed us forward into this online sector. And we have the ability to reach all our dreams, all our goals, okay, here at Atomy, if we just dedicate ourselves for the next 5 years so you don't have to work the next 25 years of your life for somebody else.
That makes sense to me. It makes a lot of sense to me. You know, it was a wonderful thing last week. You know, it's every time we have Crown Masters, Royal Masters, Star Masters, even Sharon Rose Master on how they're able to help others. And wasn't that a wonderful presentation? I'm telling you, that's the inside of the inside. You know, he never did mention about the educational bonus that you get. He never did mention about the center, you know, that you get and everything. Let me tell you something. Work hard, work smart, share, share, share. Be a blessing. Be a blessing. Be a blessing. You're in a company that's an open door for you to be a blessing and to prosper and being a blessing to others. Okay, so let's continue to inspire one another, think positive of one another, think good of one another, you know, and just keep on faithing. Does that make sense? Keep on faithing. You know, we need to help our community to be pro-consumers, not just consumer, but pro-consumers. Here you can consume and you can earn too at the same time. Like you say, by brushing your teeth and sharing with others. Indeed. So, hey, experience the products, experience sharing, and experience the income. Thank you, everyone, for coming out on this evening. Anybody have any comments before we leave? You can unmute your mic. Yeah. Thank you, Carol. Okay.
This is Shori. I just want to say I enjoyed the presentation and I'm praying that I reach that mark and go all the
Indeed.
way.
We're in agreement with you. Jacqueline, did you want to say something? You can unmute your mic.
Yeah, hello, good evening. How are you? Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, you're kind of breaking up there. Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. How's everyone doing this evening? A wonderful meeting. I really enjoyed it.
Yes.
I would like to
Excellent.
know, are they putting Miss Florence tonight?
Yeah, she's in a location. I know she was in Orlando a couple of days ago, but yeah, she's presenting somewhere on tonight. Yep, but
Are they
I
gonna
don't know
put it
exactly.
by Zoom where we can see it? Are they gonna put it by Zoom?
No, no,
That
that's a live
okay.
event. Right now they're actually at the West Palm airport. That's where the event is tonight. So that's where she is.
Okay.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. So there's no way that we can see it by Zoom?
No, those are live events.
Oh.
It's broadcasted by a local member. It's not being broadcasted by the company.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Thank you,
All
Jacqueline.
right.
All right. Now, right now,
Okay,
we're
thank
gonna
you
get
so
ready
much.
to say goodnight. We're gonna get ready to say goodnight. Um,
I enjoyed the
Carol.
explanation that they gave tonight. I really learned a lot.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Indeed.
you.
Invite,
And God bless you all.
invite others. Yes, indeed. Invite others, on next week to this Monday night Zoom. Invite.
Good
And
night.
don't forget about our program this Thursday. Good night, Ernestine. Indeed. All righty. Good night, Sharon. Good night,
Good night.
Carol. Good night,
Good night.
Mary.
Good night.
Good
Good
night.
Good
night.
night. Good
God bless.
night.
Hey,